Hey there, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into something that is an absolute game changer for content creators. If you've been banging your head against the wall trying to figure out how to make unlimited AI voice for free, well, you're in the right place. We're going to break down exactly how you can get that realistic, studio-quality audio without spending a single dime.
So, let me ask you this. You know that feeling when you've written the absolute perfect script, you paste it into a popular platform like 11 Labs, and damn, you hit that massive roadblock, the 10,000 character limit. It's incredibly frustrating, right? That limit basically caps you at, roughly 10 minutes of audio for the entire month? Just 10 minutes. It completely kills your creative flow and basically forces you to either sit on your hands until next month or, well, reach for your wallet.
And honestly, when you do reach for that wallet, this is the number staring back at you. $22. That's the monthly cost of an 11 Labs creator plan, just to unlock basic stuff like voice cloning. When you're trying to produce regular content, those subscription fees add up incredibly fast. What started as a fun, creative side hustle suddenly turns into this massive monthly overhead.
Okay, so here's our roadmap for today. We're going to quickly hit the AI voice paywall, then compare true free versus free trials, look at top browser-based voice tools, dive into unlimited local voice generators, talk about how to clone voices, and finally wrap up with scripting for AI voices.
All right, let's jump straight into Section 1, the AI voice paywall.
Look, the tech has come a long way. In recent years, modern neural networks have completely transformed that old, choppy text-to-speech into something that sounds incredibly nuanced and human. But the corporate gatekeepers have definitely made it expensive. Cloud platforms like 11 Labs, Murph, or Descript, yeah, they sound amazing, but their steep monthly fees, usually sitting somewhere between $19 and $24, along with those really strict usage limits, act as a huge barrier if you're producing on a budget.
Moving on to Section 2, true free versus free trial.
Let's be real for a second. In today's marketplace, the word free is usually just a marketing trap, right? We are not talking about those sneaky free trials that slap audio watermarks on your work or give you tiny character limits or just randomly delete your files. Nope. Today, we are strictly talking about true free. These are tools offering perpetual free tiers or their fully open source models with MIT or Apache licenses. That means you get unlimited local compute with absolutely zero strings attached.
Section 3, top browser-based voice tools.
Now, if you're someone who just wants quick, easy access without downloading massive software files, there are 3 heavy hitters that really stand out. SoundTools is totally fascinating. It actually downloads an 82 million parameter AI model called Kokoro right into your browser's cache, so you get unlimited, private generations. Then there's ViralMint, which is super clever because it taps directly into Microsoft Edge's neural text-to-speech engine for watermark-free narration with no limits. And finally, FreeTTS. They offer over 400 voices and let you export straight to MP3 and SRT files.
The reason these lightweight browser tools are such a big deal is the total lack of friction. Seriously, no signups, no messing around with API keys. You get full commercial rights so you can monetize your YouTube videos without constantly stressing about copyright strikes. They support over 100 languages too. And here is a massive pro tip. Tools like FreeTTS and ViralMint actually output whisper-timed SRT subtitle files. If you upload those SRT files to YouTube along with your video, the algorithm can read your content perfectly. It's basically a massive free SEO boost.
Okay, Section 4, unlimited local voice generators.
If you happen to be a power user with a decent graphics card, you can take things to the next level and run AI voices entirely locally. We're talking absolute privacy and literally infinite generation limits. The heavyweights here are incredible. Chatterbox is this open-source powerhouse with an MIT license, making it totally clear for commercial use. Fish Audio S2 Pro is widely considered the closest match out there to premium cloud quality. And then there's Kokoro, which is highly optimized, making it really CPU-friendly. And hey, even if your personal computer is basically a potato, you can just rent cloud GPUs on a platform like RunPod for about 20 cents an hour and run them there.
I absolutely have to highlight this because it honestly blew my mind when I read it. According to a recent blind test study by Podanos, 63.8% of listeners actually preferred the open-source Chatterbox output over the super expensive 11 Labs output. I mean, wow. That data point definitively proves you do not need to pay premium corporate rates to get top-tier, natural-sounding audio anymore. The open-source community has without a doubt caught up.
Next up, Section 5, how to clone voices.
Now, voice cloning has pretty much always been the holy grail of AI audio, and it's usually the first thing locked behind a massive paywall. To understand how you can do this for free, we need to quickly talk about zero-shot voice cloning. Back in the day, you had to record hours and hours of perfect studio audio just to train a model. But today, zero-shot technology means the AI can generate a flawless, natural-sounding clone using just a tiny 3 to 10-second clip of you speaking. It's almost like magic.
So, what are the best tools that give you this kind of power for free? Well, F5TTS and Chatterbox are brilliant options if you want to run things locally. Both can clone a voice from just 5 to 10 seconds of audio. If you prefer a web interface, Resemble AI is great because they actually include free voice cloning right on their basic web tier. But the really huge benefit here, especially with local tools like Viral Mint running Vox CPM, is privacy. Your personal biometric voice data is processed right there on your device. It never gets uploaded to some giant corporate cloud server, meaning you maintain total ownership of your own voice.
And finally, Section 6, Scripting for AI Voices.
Here's the thing. A crucial point we found in the research is that even the absolute best, most advanced locally hosted AI voice is going to sound like a glitchy robot if your script is formatted badly. AI doesn't understand context the way a human actor does, right? It literally follows your text character by character. Directing the AI's performance through formatting is absolutely vital, but the good news is it's a skill you can easily master in a single afternoon.
Okay, here are 4 rapid-fire rules for text-to-speech scripting that you should start using right now. Number 1, write in short, punchy sentences. Long run-on sentences cause the AI to completely lose its natural breath rhythm. Number 2, use your punctuation strictly for pacing. Use commas to force a breath or a pause, and use periods for hard stops. Number 3, spell out absolutely all numbers and abbreviations so the AI doesn't misinterpret them. And number 4, always use casual contractions. It just makes the speech flow so much better.
This example perfectly illustrates what I'm talking about. Check out the robotic scripting. Dr. Smith earned 2.5 M. Do not underestimate this. The AI might totally stumble on doctor or just say the letter M. Now look at the natural scripting. Dr. Smith earned $2.5 million. Don't underestimate this. See that? Just by spelling out the numbers and throwing in a contraction like don't, you completely transform the audio. You go from sounding like a machine reading a spreadsheet to a real human telling a story.
I want to leave you with this provocative thought, which actually comes from the developers over at OmniVoice Studio. Think about this for a second. Your voice is quite literally your most personal, identifiable data. So why on earth should you have to pay a monthly fee to rent it back from a cloud corporation? By using these free, open-source local tools we covered today, you are taking back control. You control your audio, you control your budget, and you control your digital identity. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this explainer. Go start experimenting with these tools today and see just how far unlimited AI voices can take your content.